A judge has found Pinellas County businessman Leo Govoni in contempt of court today, but stopped short of sending him to jail. 8 on Your Side investigator Brittany Muller has the update.
Keith, 10 days ago, the judge told Leo Govoni he would face fines of $5,000 a day plus attorney's fees until he produced financial records for himself and his businesses. Govoni failed to do so again today, so that meter is still running. Why are these documents so important? Because attorneys for the people to whom Govoni owes money want to know where their money went.
Leo Govoni was back in federal court Monday afternoon, and despite failing to honor a judge's order, he walked out again a free man.
Where did the money go?
Judge Roberta Colton has ordered Govoni to produce financial records for himself and his businesses after she found him liable for over $120 million taken from Govoni's now bankrupt St. Petersburg nonprofit, the Center for Special Needs Trust Administration. After a series of delays, the judge wrote, "It is now obvious that Govoni was stalling for time." On April 25th, Judge Colton said Govoni provided one personal record within 15 minutes of the court's second deadline. But the document he ultimately provided was not only worthless, but it was objectively false and misleading, despite being given under penalty of perjury.
Is there anything that you would like to say on behalf of your client?
I have no further comment. We're going to be getting more documentation to the trustee.
Govoni's new attorney, Buddy Ford, told the court his team has provided tax and loan documents and has issued subpoenas to Govoni's former personal attorney and accountant. But that wasn't good enough for Judge Colton, who found Govoni in contempt. She said he's nowhere close to the production of documents that have been requested. In this court order document, Colton wrote, Govoni has created a massive corporate web of investments and transactions. He is using the complexity of the web as a means of frustrating the trustees' collection efforts. The judge continued to write, Govoni's contempt of this court's order is not only willful, but it's also knowingly intended to further injure the victims.
What would you say to the victims?
This is Amora. She was injured in a car crash 10 years ago.
How are you taking care of your daughter?
Credit cards.
Her mom, Nikayla Gonzalez, trusted that Amora's settlement money would be safe at Govoni's nonprofit.
She doesn't have half of what she had in there, and it's not okay.
These victims who have nothing left to take care of their loved ones want justice to be served.
How did you spend $120 million?
It might not be today, but tomorrow, sometime, you're going to have to answer for what you did. And I hope it's soon.
But as for now, Govoni remains quiet and back on the street.
Will you ever break your silence? Leo Govoni did produce some documents today. When the judge asked where the documents had been, despite repeated requests for them in the past, Govoni's attorney claimed that some were at the bank, others with a former accountant, and still others in Govoni's attic. Still, that does not answer the question as to why it's taken so long to produce them and why some still remain missing. I'm Brittany Muller, 8 on Your Side.
Thank you, Brittany. And if you have something you want Brittany to investigate, you can call our 8 on Your Side helpline at 1-800-338-0808.